Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a 6x8 layout in my story album. Now, side note, my story album, let's see, this one started this year, so it's a 2022. And the first story that I officially had in here, where did I date it? May 10th. So I've been working on this since May. Got quite a few. And I know that some crafters, like once they just put them in chronologically as they work on it, which has been working great, because I think that's pretty much what I've done so far. And so far, if I adhere, the pages that are open back to back, it makes sense. Where I run into some confusion or not to say doubts, is like when I've used a page protector with a layout and then, you come to this side and I don't want to waste these pocket sides. So I am trying to, because this won't be able to, go back to that. So I am trying to be conscious of filling in some of these holes. So today's layout, we are filling in this hole because I did want to use this pocket page format with the 3x4 cards and the 4x6 to tell my story. So it's going to be in the back of this recent one where I showed you how to make a double page layout using an app on your phone. So I was looking at some of the holes because, here too, like I can just put a photo and then maybe use this as some sort of, place to have cards and stuff because that's a pretty cool paper. Then here just leaves it open if I have two papers, a large photo and do something else on the other side. And once again here, so these ones you hopefully have seen. So like once again here, when I did this layout, this way, I want to be able to keep in mind that I want to do a 12 square pocket layout and then back it over here. You know what I mean? I hope that's understandable. So for today's layout, like I said, I do want to use this format. So I'm going to use the back side of it. So we have the cards that I have in place. And so the story I'm telling today, I thought I had on my desk the Care Story Kit. Hopefully the video before this is posted. And I thought I was going to use the Care Story Kit to tell the story about me and surgery. I'm guessing to say it would just be two different lenses to tell a similar story. The Care Story Kit to explain how well my husband took care of me after surgery. He had surgery not too long ago. I already did for him, but I guess, I don't know, a motherly bond that I always feel the nurture. So it was effortless. But the story with the care kit, I could have done from like Miguel's perspective, taking care of me. And believe me, I still have it here. Like here's the handle with care. I had said taking care of me. And there was the other card I wanted to use, which was like, oh, when someone took care of me. So don't get me wrong, I could. And maybe I'll print another photo of that month when I was still recovering from knee surgery. But I was still having a thumb around my desk, the Strong Story Kit out. And I just kind of, I don't know, liked it better to describe the process of recovering from surgery. Because don't get me wrong, not that I didn't think I was. I am 41 years old and I was a little fearful that it would take longer. I'm not 22 years old anymore. And I was afraid that, bouncing back to play with my daughter would have been challenging. But everything was great. And I dug deep to, and that will be my journaling, like what you have to do to say, to not play the victim, like it's going to get better. Day by day, it gets better. Do my therapy day by day, it piles on each other and I'm going to get better. So that's where I was like, that is kind of the theme. So these are the story kit, the cards that I've pulled from the kit. I do have the acetate words somewhere. See, because I had the care one too. Here's the Strong. I love this was part of it. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. I want to have that somewhere here. I still have my bracelets from surgery. And where's my other one? I just had posted around it to block out all my information and my doctor. So I kind of want to adhere those there too. So that is where I'm at. And I have like a few of these little random photos too. There's one more somewhere of just like the icing that constantly has to get done because my knee would blow up like a softball if I wasn't icing regularly. And so, yeah, so I have the Care, I have the Strong kit. Now some of the kits are blurring together. And these were from the Strong kit too. So I'm kind of loving because I was wearing this tie-dye. This was literally me, folks, like hours after surgery. This was me home, climbing up the stairs. I had just come out of anesthesia. I was on painkillers. But before I laid down, that was the photo I took. And it worked out, you know, great. And then I just have a lot of icing pictures. I have a lot of therapy pictures. Here's my first walk outside. So that's where I'm at. And I just kind of, I don't know, maybe I can figure out how to use one of these felt ones. Okay, let's get started. Let me stop talking. So the first task that I do is just kind of lining up the big 8x10 with the backside of a previous layout. When I'm working in my 6x8 layout, I tend to do like a 2-page spread so that you open it up and it's the same spread, same story on both sides. So sometimes when you're flipping through it, if they're not attached, then it's always like this kind of jarring blank spot where I either can add a story like I'm doing now, or I start to just have to like pin them together, like tape them together so that it's one cohesive album rather than these page breaks with the back sides of some of these layouts. So I have to keep that in mind. So this is definitely one of those moments where I kept it in mind. So overall for this layout, I'm glad I went with the Strong kit instead of Caring. I will tell the story on how Miguel took such good care of me later on. But for the first one, I think, you know, you always go through, how do you say, like the mental preparation and then the mental aspect of going through surgery because my limitations were drastic compared to just being a healthy 40-year-old woman. So not being able to walk or bend or sit properly definitely takes a toll on your mind on what you're used to do and what you can't do and how long am I not going to be able to do these tasks for. So I'm glad I went with this story. So I definitely wanted to use the Strong acetate across my body, and I do believe I attach it with liquid glue. I went with liquid glue rather than tape roller just because it was at least just one spot that would be affected with the attachment. And I'm going to attach both of these hospital bracelets onto that layout right there in the corner. I made a conscious effort to leave the space of the wall for my negative space to include these. Then I went ahead and used Fun Foam to pop up that photo of using the ice machine. That ice machine was heaven sent. If you had surgery and you ever need to ice something down completely and keep it cold, it was like a whole sleeve of ice treatment, and it was a rental, so I had it for a long time. Then on the other side, I will be using the cards. So on the Strong card, I think I just add that 2x2 photo to it, and then I do add my journaling on clear sticker paper for the 3x4s. And everything I kind of just said to you previously is kind of that aspect of like, will I get better? I hope I get better. I have to get better. Like I can't be down for the count. Like I'm a mom, I'm a business owner, I'm active and being limited, which is why probably in the month of October, I didn't get to do really my October occasionally, or start my like album I had mentioned previously about like October through the years, because I just had to be laying down for such a majority of the month with my legs up that scrapping was definitely put on the back burner, unfortunately. But I'm happy to say I made this layout a while ago and I'm trying to just kind of put these videos up on my channel before December hits, because come December it'll be a lot of December daily stuff coming for my channel, so I just don't want these videos to get lost. So I did film this a while ago and it is the end of November and I'm just doing the voiceover now to post it. Whoops. The life of a creator. So I am using some just clear packaging to do my flip pocket for this one. That way it kind of matches up with the back side, because I did use clear packaging for the flip there too. And I made my own stickers for next to this picture. I'll be making the word recovering, and then on the picture of me doing ice that is of my feet, I think I do trust the process. And that way, these were just my mantras throughout the month and continue to be, because even right now at November 27th, I just had my daughter's birthday party and Thanksgiving and my husband's birthday. So we've been active nonstop, and so my knee is kind of tender again. So I just got to remember my limits, and that's a nice reminder for the end of my talking. That will wrap out this layout as well. So I did it on the back of this Delight one so that I had the 2 cards up top. Did trust the process in clear sticker paper as well as my text here, and then typed out the word recovering on there. And I did it on the clear, that way the cream color of the journal card could shine through still and not be blocked by white paper. Did this small photo here, and then you saw me kind of raise this up on some fun foam and just my bracelets from surgery, and I had adhered that strong there. So I did already attach it to the back of this one, so this is where this will stay. And since I used the back of this, that was like a perfect serendipitous moment. That way I can always see where I'm at as far as like other ones. So these 2 are attached, so that's good. So like I have this space to use still, either with the double photo or something, or I can attach these 2 together. Yeah, I can attach those 2 together too. So it's just about piecing the album together as I fill it up. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you got inspiration about a strong story that maybe you're going through when you feel strong and inspired. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. If you're new to my channel, give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, everyone, bye.